So you're interested in becoming a paramotor pilot? Whether you've already started your training or you're just exploring the idea, learning to paramotor is an amazing journey. However, it takes time, skill, and the right training techniques to do it safely and confidently. In today's video, we're diving into essential training tips for aspiring paramotor pilots. Everything from ground handling to takeoff techniques and more. So let's get into it. Step 1. Start with ground handling. One of the most important skills for paramotor pilots is ground handling, the art of controlling your wing while still on the ground. Before you even think about taking off, practice inflating, steering, and stabilizing your wing in different wind conditions. Focus on understanding how small movements affect your wing and get comfortable with it in various wind strengths. Ground handling might not seem as thrilling as flying, but trust me, it's crucial for developing control and confidence. Step 2. Work on wing control. Wing control is all about learning how to read and respond to your wing's movements. Spend time learning how to kite the wing, which means keeping it in the air and under control while standing on the ground. This skill will teach you how to respond quickly to shifts in the wind and keep the wing stable during takeoff and landing. A stable wing on the ground often translates to a smoother flight. Step 3. Choose the right equipment for beginners. Choosing the right equipment is a big part of your success as a new pilot. Beginner-friendly wings are generally more stable and forgiving, making them easier to control. And while it's tempting to go for a powerful motor, start with one that offers steady, manageable power output rather than high speed. Consult with a certified instructor who can help you pick equipment that fits your skill level and flying goals. Step 4. Practice takeoffs and landings. Without a motor, one of the best ways to get comfortable with takeoffs and landings is by practicing them without a motor. This exercise, often called free flight practice, allows you to simulate takeoffs and landings without the added power or weight of a motor. It's a fantastic way to develop the skills you'll need for launching and landing smoothly once you add the motor into the mix. Step 5. Learn to assess weather conditions. Weather is one of the most crucial factors in safe paramotoring. Learn how to read weather forecasts, interpret wind speeds, and identify any signs of turbulence or thermal activity. Flying in unsuitable weather conditions can be risky, especially as a beginner. Aim to fly early in the morning or late in the evening when conditions are generally calmer. And remember, when in doubt, it's always safer to stay on the ground. Step 6. Focus on your body positioning. Maintaining the right body position during takeoff, flight, and landing is essential for control and safety. Keep your arms relaxed but ready to make quick adjustments, and lean slightly forward on takeoff to avoid being pulled back. Practicing proper posture early on will give you a better sense of balance and control and reduce the risk of accidents. Step 7. Start with short flights. It's tempting to go for long flights as soon as you're airborne, but start small. Practice short flights first to get comfortable with controlling your wing and motor in the air. These short flights are also a good opportunity to work on basic maneuvers, like turning and managing your altitude, without feeling overwhelmed. Gradually, as you build your skills, you can increase the flight duration. Step 8. Build confidence with controlled turns. Learning how to make smooth, controlled turns is a key part of paramotoring. Practice gentle turns at low altitude so you can safely understand how your wing responds. Focus on subtle weight shifts and brake pressure to control your turns. As you gain confidence, work on tightening your turns gradually, but never push yourself too far or too fast. Step 9. Develop emergency skills. While paramotoring is generally safe, emergencies can happen. Work with your instructor to learn emergency techniques like using reserve parachutes, performing quick landings, and managing power failures. Practice emergency drills on the ground so that if a situation does arise, you'll have the skills to react calmly and confidently. Quick recap. To wrap up, here are the key tips for aspiring paramotor pilots. Start with ground handling and wing control. Choose beginner-friendly equipment. Practice takeoffs without a motor. Assess weather conditions. Work on body positioning. Start with short flights. Master controlled turns. Learn emergency skills. Perfect your landing technique, and surround yourself with a supportive community. With dedication and patience, you'll become a skilled, confident paramotor pilot ready for the skies.